Breaking now on 27 News at 4, a crash landing in a Waunakee neighborhood. A small plane smashed its way into a minivan, prompting a massive law enforcement response. Viewers have been sending in some jarring photos of this very close call. We do know no one was seriously hurt, but the scene has been active for several hours now. The crash happened just after 1 p.m.
And here's a look at where the plane went down. Again, this is in Waunakee on Kingston Way between Creek Edge Court and Knightsbridge Road. And that is where we find Tony Galley. He spoke with investigators and has the very latest.
Tony, what do you know?
This remains an incredible scene here on Knightsbridge Road in Waunakee, right in the middle of a residential area. Let me kind of step out of camera view so you can see clearly that this is a crashed Champion 7EC small plane still sitting where it came to rest. And that was where it smashed into an unoccupied parked van. Waunakee's police chief calls the fact the pilot and the passenger are safe from this plane and that no one here on the ground in this neighborhood was hurt. He just calls that miraculous. Authorities say this small plane had taken off from Waunakee's nearby airport before it came down here around 1:30 this afternoon. The plane's crash landing included hitting a car that was parked and then street signs as it made its way down the street. Stephanie Fontaine, she was outside watering her yard on Kingston Way when she heard what she felt like was a screeching sound and looked up.
It hit the car over here and was kind of ping pong, like a pinball going down the street, hitting cars and street signs. I didn't hear tires screeching, so I was like, wasn't fully understanding what was going on, and then all of a sudden I'm like, a plane doesn't belong here, and grabbed my phone and called 911.
I would say so. Anytime you have an airplane trying to make a landing on a public street and there's no serious injuries, certainly there's some serious property damage to the plane and the van, which you can see behind us, but ultimately I would say this is a pretty miraculous incident, that it's not worse.
Authorities say the crash plane will remain here at least until federal investigators from the FAA have an opportunity to come and inspect the aircraft on site. But again, we have to reiterate, this airplane coming all the way down the street, crashing into a van, bouncing, ping-ponging, but yet no one, children, families, others who were outside and around in the middle of the day were hurt. And the pilot and the passenger, although they sustained some injuries, walked away from this plane. Back to you.
Yes, just a stunning scene. Thank you, Tony. We're going to send any breaking developments to this story to the 27 News app so that you can keep your alerts on right now. If you don't have it, you can download it right now for free.